Good evening, guys. Good evening. Back again, as they say. Okay, just a quick update then. Chelsea have actually now officially withdrawn their request to have the game against Middlesbrough played behind closed doors. I don't think it was a great PR move on their part, albeit that you have to kind of applaud them for looking out for us supporters. And perhaps in a way it was a kind of a psychological move to put a little bit of pressure, kind of soft pressure, onto the government and kind of to say, look, this is really affecting us. So we've withdrawn that situation now. So it looks as though obviously we're going to be at the game. We're not turning up for the game or anything along those lines, but we'll be playing it in front of 600 of our supporters, the season ticket holders, that were the only ones that could actually get a ticket, and 4,000 seats will actually be empty. So there you go, guys. Middlesbrough weren't impressed. I don't know what their reaction to us withdrawing it is, but they weren't impressed at the time. In fact, it was a little bit rude on their part, kind of pushing it back on our toes. In other words, to say, well, you are the ones that caused the issue. Well, it's just not great at the moment, let's be fair. So you have to applaud Chelsea for actually trying to do the right thing by the supporters. You have to give them that one. But from a PR perspective, it's not a great move because it hasn't obviously gone down too well. The media are picking up on it, well, wouldn't they anyway? And therefore it's gone down a bit like a lead balloon, to be fair. Anyway, excuse me. Okay, so a little bit of news, guys, for you. It's come out, obviously things are moving obviously by the hour. It's come out now that a prospective brochure, kind of like a buyer's brochure, has come out where all the buyers looking to purchase Chelsea Football Club have been handed out, looking basically full of bullet points, sort of highlighting why Chelsea is such a great buy, if you like, and also stipulating what they expect from the new owners. And just to give you an idea, right at the top, it says here, industry brochure given to prospective Chelsea bidders, are told to increase Stamford Bridge capacity from 45,000 to 62,500. So that's 2,500 more. But I always understood it actually to be that figure. It was always kind of pushed back to 60, but 62,500, and that will increase match day revenue from 70 million to 200 million. And then the second bullet point was the naming rights of Stamford Bridge, i.e. a potential future money spinner. Well, we've seen that obviously with Arsenal when they moved from Highbury to the Emirates, and to be fair, I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, someone actually put down in one of the comments here that the naming rights of Stamford Bridge is a cultural sort of heritage type thing. It should be protected, or the supporters should have it protected. Well, we know that the supporters have protected the name. The CPO covers Chelsea Football Club as a name that cannot be moved or abused in any way, shape or form. And of course, we have the pitch. And just incidentally, guys, just to let you know, I believe there's quite a rush on now for those CPO shares. Obviously, they're not worth anything in value, but you do get an opportunity to speak and have your say at important moments. And it's a historical thing, really. And I think there's only around about 5,000 of those left. So, as I say, £120 well spent, so little heads up on that one there. But this industry brochure also mentions the Super League, the potential resurrection of the Super League, a possible route for more revenue. Well, I did say, and I always felt that's never ever going to go away. When JP Morgan's involved in anything, it's not going to go away. It'll be tweaked, but the bigger picture is that will happen, and it will be inevitable. How it's put together, I don't think it's going to replace the Premier League or replace, the domestic kind of thing, but something will be put together where that Super League will happen. But it's interesting that it's one of those bullet points. It also mentions the valuation of Christian Pulisic and the very fact his commercial value in America, and the fact also that we have the fourth most valuable team and squad in world football. So these are points like, I'm just looking down the list if there's anything else. No, but definitely the Super League. The Super League is in that brochure. I'm surprised that the press haven't picked up on that one, or Sky, or Gary Neville, or Jamie Carragher, just to beat us another few more times, because that's what it's been like, isn't it? Let's be honest, it's been incessant, isn't it? In a world of this dog hates Chelsea Football Club right now, and we seem to be, the evil character in the pantomime that everyone boos and hisses at, But yeah, so I thought it was just a quick one, guys, just to let you know that on this industry brochure, one of the stipulations is to increase Stamford Bridge. Which is why you keep hearing them all saying, to improve and to redevelop Stamford Bridge as part of our portfolio, part of our plan. And they've all come out and said that, really, because that is part of the stipulation, so it is in there.